We found some spots, we lost some spots, and this makes it 100% all worth it. Came down here thinking everything would be easy hunting, you know, just a little something extra to add on to my hunting season. And it's been a lot of work, to say the least. What's up, guys? I'm getting ready to go to Delaware once again to hopefully shoot a deer. My plan for this trip is to restock my spots for one. The deer are still coming. There's no bait left over, but they're still coming in to check things out, and that's good because even if they aren't coming super consistent now, if we can keep those doe coming right now, I think once the rut starts to pick up, it's gonna be really good as far as getting the bucks in there. Might try some public land too. I'm not really too sure yet, but definitely stocking those spots. And to get prepared for the trip, we're just making some venison burgers right here. And what I like to do, guys, for the binder is eggs if I have them. Didn't this time, but we're gonna be using ketchup and mustard. It might seem weird, but I swear to you, it's super good. And of course, we gotta get some cheese on them too. Here you go. Check out those cheeseburgers, guys. For on-the-go snacks, it's hard to beat. Things like cheeseburgers, meatballs, and hot dogs. Like, they are the best as far as like a protein source when you're on a trip for easy access. Once I get these cooked up, I've got one more class today, and then we're gonna head out to Delaware, and depending on what time I get there, maybe stock the spots tonight, maybe do that in the morning. We'll see what happens though. We're ready to go. We got a bunch of gear. We're ready to go. We got a lot of corn, which is the most important part. And we're just gonna get to it and hit the road. All right, the blind doesn't look bad. See if there's a raccoon living in here. No raccoons. It's a good start. Well, they've moved it a little bit. Look at that. I don't know if that's the corn starting to grow. Yeah, it is. I think the corn's starting to grow. That could work just as good as the regular corn, getting them some green stuff in here. That's crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna keep this quick so you don't spend too much time in here. I'm gonna get the corn out, and then I'm gonna get out. It's looking pretty. I didn't know I'd be doing food plots out here. Here we go. I'm gonna get my food packed for tomorrow. I'll make a couple sandwiches. Then I'm going to bed, and we're gonna be trying public land tomorrow. Hopefully the bait, we'll start bringing in some deer here in the next couple of days while we're down here. But I'm exhausted and I need to get some sleep. We're all set up for the day. There's quite a few trails through here, and they just got the corn over there. So they could be traveling through this. Well, guys, that was unsuccessful. I didn't see a deer rolling in this morning. I did see one out in the field. That was it though. There is some trails out there, but they weren't out there. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm just thinking maybe I'll try one of those spots. There's been deer there pretty much every night, not during the day. Eventually they're gonna show up in daylight, hopefully, at least when I'm around. I just gotta pick out which one. Took a little nap in the van. Now we're gonna have a bologna sandwich before we head out so we don't have to mess with it in the tree. I already had a burger earlier, so we're going for the bologna now. Check that out. You guys like that? Paper towel holder. Works great. I'm usually a wheat bread kind of guy, but all they had at DG at 9 o'clock last night was the white bread, so that's what we're stuck with. 2 slices of bologna for a bologna hot dog, I guess. There you go. Very good. All right, guys, I messed up a little bit. About 5:45, 6 o'clock, somewhere's in there. I thought I heard something behind me, and I'd look back, and there wasn't. So I just stopped paying attention to it, and then I looked back over, and 12 yards away, maybe, there was this like basket rack, probably like 6-point. He's, out of the deer that have been there, the bucks, he's the one that's been there the most. He hasn't been there in a while on camera, but he snuck in at night, and he kept looking up at me, looking back down, grazing along, and he wouldn't go behind a tree for me to get up and draw. And eventually I ranged it, and I couldn't even range. The closest I could get it to range is 7, and he was closer than that. And he darted off, got to about, I don't know, 50 yards probably, and I lost him. But if I was like sitting there ready, could have made something happen. And it does really suck because the hunting hasn't been the easiest down here, and I kind of blew my chance on that buck, which sucks. But just gonna roll with it and hope that that's just a good sign and that other stuff's gonna be moving tomorrow. That does really suck though, like really, really suck. It's like setting in now. I'm like, wow, I could be taking pictures and skinning a deer right now, but instead I'm gonna grab something to eat and go to bed. Not as action-packed as I'd like. So I'm looking back on the property for some other spots to set up, and I did find a couple good scrapes, but then I was smelling something. Look at this. That's a fawn. I don't see where it looks like it was shot, but there's not really stuff around here to get them. I mean, there are coyotes, but I haven't seen one around here. There's been a fox, I guess, maybe, but that's crazy. So there you have it. I might set up back here tonight. I just think that they're way too smart about the corn. They know what's up. And then like last night, that buck circled around to right where I was. He wasn't circling me, he was circling the corn, which I just happened to be in his circle. But that's the game plan. I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit and come back for the evening. All right, for lunch, guys, we stopped at Walmart and got this stuff right here. For all this right here, it was like $5. If you can get it when they're like getting ready to get rid of stuff, I think it's a little bit cheaper, but look at that. Fries, chicken, my thing falling down. Can't beat it. All right, let's test these fries. Perfect. Chicken. Very good. All right, I'm in the tree. We're about 25 yards from the scrape. There are a few trails back here that I can see. It looks good. It sucks that we have like one more night to spend here, and then my plan is to go to the other spot in the morning, but it could happen. I don't know if that same buck's gonna come through again, but there could be other ones that wanted to check it out too, so we should have a couple options on deer to shoot. I can't catch a break this trip. I just had that doe and her other fawn coming in. I saw her first. She was walking along behind me. The fawn came right down the trail perfect. She was probably 30 yards in some thick stuff. Just about to come out in an opening on the right side of my tree if I'm looking back. And then she turns right into my tree. Like right into it. No shot, no nothing. Gets right to the base of it. Looks up. Wins me. Takes off. Not easy for sure. Guys, I'm still shaking so bad. It's probably been 10 minutes and I'm just shaking so bad. That makes all the bad stuff, like all the messed up opportunities, so worth it. And like I've had this running through my head right now. And I made 4 good shots, right? And then I've messed up 4 times, counting those that Dawn Fawn that came in tonight. And literally I'm like, you know what? It's evened out now. It's time for something good to happen. And it freaking did. It's just, I can't believe it. So much time has gone into that. I'm just gonna settle down a little bit, get stuff packed, and hopefully go pick up a deer. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There we go. Alright, we're at the scene, guys. There we go. Right here. Right? Yes, we got blood. Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh, guys, here we go. I was looking the wrong way. Let's go. Holy cow. Splatter. Holy smokes. Blood everywhere. Water. He like did a full circle. I was like, why can I not find blood after all that? He circled and now look. Guys, we did it! We got him. What does he have going on? He's got like tumors on his head. What the heck? That's awesome. Look at that. We got a deer. Holy cow, guys. Beyond happy with this buck for Delaware. Holy cow. So much work. So much work. Look at this. He should still be good to eat, I feel like. Look at this. Not sure what that is. Big tumor on that. Whatever he's got going on under there. That's awesome. I'm gonna get him drug out of here, give you guys a better look. I just want to get him out of this really thick stuff first. Alright, here we go. There's the exit. See where she went in at. It was pretty far forward, I thought. Oh, not bad. That's good. Alright, so right now I'm gonna drop some layers because we got some work ahead of us. And then I'll give you guys a better look. I just want to get this stuff out of the way. Get them all into one spot. My adrenaline's still like coming down after that. It's just insane to finally have gotten a Delaware buck. It's about to get hot. Probably need a couple of these garbage bags. We'll see. We'll start there. Got a long ways to go. It's worth it for sure though. I can't believe it happened, guys. A freaking Delaware buck after a lot of work, to say the least. Yeah, wow. I came down here early summer, scouting it out, not door knocking. We found some spots, we lost some spots. and this makes it 100% all worth it. Came down here thinking everything would be easy hunting, you know, just a little something extra to add on to my hunting season. And it's been a lot of work, to say the least. Very thankful for this experience. After those does blew out tonight, I was there. I was about ready to give up, and I'm like, you know what? I might head home after it gets dark tonight. We'll see. I'm at least gonna finish out tonight in the stand. Then right at the edge of dark, this guy comes stepping out for me. I could hear him in the weeds. Got my bow up and made a perfect shot on him. He didn't go anywhere. Almost low. I almost would have wished for it to be a little higher, but I can't complain. And then to have these tumors is something different too. I've never seen before. And this is my first 6-point ever. I'm counting those. Counting those guys right there. Now comes the fun part. A lot of work, but it's all worth it for sure. I'm just getting ready to gut this guy, and he smells so bucky. Like, I don't know how to describe it to you, but pretty much deer piss is what he smells like. And it's funny because I shot that buck in PA a week ago, and he had no buck rut, whatever the heck smell you want to call it. But him, it's strong. A lot of gutting ahead of me, and I can't show that on YouTube, so y'all are gonna have to miss out on that. That was a lot of work. Let's see what time it is. It is 10:25 right now, and we're just gonna, I only quartered them since I'm going home tomorrow afternoon, so we can take care of it after then. But we're gonna get them on ice tonight, get washed up somehow, probably just using my dude rags or some kind of wet wipe. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. There's that. There you go. There's the trophy. That's pretty right there. All right, let's have a burger. Maybe a bologna sandwich too. I'm feeling it. I did have that chicken today. That was pretty good, but it smells good. I've still got to wire the lights to a switch. Right now I just have them straight onto the battery terminals, but it's a start. I'm liking it. And then I still got to get some covers for those windows back there. And then probably some ones for the front too, but for now it's gonna have to do. What's going on there? I think it looks all right. We got some packets. Oh, mustard. Here we go. Well, made it back home, guys. And there's all the meat right there. So what we usually like to do is grind everything except for the back straps and the tenderloins. And the reason for that is because it's simple, and you can do a lot with burger, realistically. Deer roasts, like, they can be good. They're not my favorite, and you're pretty much stuck with a roast at that point. But when you've got a bunch of burger, you can make burgers, you can make sloppy joes, chili. There's a whole lot of options that you can do with them. And then the back straps and the tenderloins are just really solid on their own. So that's why we keep them there. But yeah, quite a bit of good meat off this guy. Just deboned him. And I'll show you guys what the van looks like after one of these trips. It's looked worse, and it looks a little better since I picked up a little bit. But we got stuff, guys, that's for sure. It gets the job done.